Hello everyone, it's Darkseeker here again, bringing you another Hearthstone Arena video, and this time we're looking at a specific card, and it's the Obsidian Destroyer. Now this is a card that came out of League of Explorers, and I've heard a lot of people talking about how much they love this card. Warrior Arena typically has always been very challenging. Warrior often classified as one of the weaker classes in Hearthstone Arena, perhaps some would say the weakest class. However, Obsidian Destroyer, I think, is a card that's going to help to change that perception. It's a 7/7, Festival for 7, but the key feature of this card is at the end of a turn, your turn, it gives you a 1/1 Scarab with Taunt. Now this is really good, and you're thinking a 1/1 Scarab, that's not very good, but actually what it can do is it can help to protect your board, forcing your enemy to trade into that 1/1, but whilst also protecting some of your other more valuable minions. The Destroyer is a 7/7, so it's hard to kill. It takes a few trades perhaps to get it down, so it does have value, and this is a card which could be bringing Warrior back into arena contention. So let's have a look at a couple of games to see if we can prove this theory correct. This initial game here is against a Druid, and we're at 6 wins, going for our 7th win, and we're going to see if the Obsidian can help us with that. So we're going to play it, down it comes, and we go face. There's the 1/1 Scarab. Now, the Druid is going to have to hero power here, really, to get rid of it. Swipe would also work, there are other spells they can use as well, but typically he's going to have to hero power, unless he wants to trade his 5/6 dragon in.
From the curse.
Okay, it looks like he's going to hero power, but he's at 16 health, I'm at 18 health, so this is quite a close game. So there's the hero power at 1 cost. Okay, Wild Growth, probably because he's got nothing else to do. Maybe he should have saved that for drawing a card later, don't know. But there you go, Obsidian Destroyer, Scarab value there. And now the Stormwind Champion. So, Obsidian Destroyer, Stormwind Champion synergy. Now have a look at this. The 1/1 Scarab is now a 2/2 Scarab. He can't hero power it down. And throughout... Oh, okay, can't hero power it down, but he can use a Stormpike Commander, but that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine, and he's going to heal. And that's fine, because on our next turn, when we play our turn, we're simply going to create another Scarab. We'll kill the 4/2, and we'll keep control of the board. So 14, 17, 21, we don't have lethal, but it's fine, we'll just go face. And going 7 wins in Warrior Arena is, doesn't happen all that often for me, and in this particular run, Obsidian Destroyer was the card that's enabled me to get this far. Particularly with the Stormwind Champion combo, it becomes really hard to stop. So that's our first game, implying that Obsidian Destroyer offers great value. Let's look at this second game. I'm a Paladin, facing a Warrior. Okay, let's look at that board. I have a 6/1 Taunt, a 2/1 Defender of Argus, and a 1/3 that is buffing my other minions with attack power at the end of each turn. There's the Obsidian. And here we go. So in this situation, there's that 1/1 Taunt. Now, I can clear the board, but I really want to keep my 6/1 Taunt alive. I value having a Taunt. It's also got 6 attack power, and that's good for going face. So there are lots of ways of doing this, well, I think there are two ways of doing this. I mean, I can sacrifice my board. I mean, I can trade the 1/3 into the 1/1 and sacrifice the 6/1 and the 2/1 into the Obsidian. Alternatively, I've got a Bluegill Warrior and a Blessing of Kings in my hand, and both of those could potentially be used to help me clear. So, what is the most efficient way of doing this?
Move quickly.
I'm going to use Kings on the Murloc, okay, and we're actually just going to trade with the 1/3. We'll kill the Scarab, and we're actually going to get rid of both of those other minions and preserve the charging Murloc, which has Kings on it. Okay, that's reasonable. Were there other ways that I could have done that? Probably, but I was chatting to my friend there and wasn't quite thinking straight. And of course, he plays another Obsidian Destroyer, and I wasn't expecting that. I think I was home and dry, thinking, yeah, kill the Obsidian, the rest of the game's going to be fine. But no, he plays another one. So, okay, Obsidian Destroyer number 2 with the Scarab. How do we deal with it? Okay, well, we can play the Spider Tank, we can hero power, we do have Redemption up as a secret. Not that that's really going to help us in this game now, but we just got to think about the best way of doing this. Okay, we kill the Scarab. Blessing of Kings. Again, on the Murloc, and we kill it. Okay. Keeping the Murloc alive. Now, this is a warrior, he does not have consecration, so we should be okay. Whirlwind is a problem, though. He's just played a 3rd Obsidian Destroyer. Well, there's Trogzor. Well... So, 3 Obsidian Destroyers. Now, this is quite interesting, right? You'd think that would be quite good, because if you looked at my last game, you put the Obsidian down, it lets you keep your board, it lets you control the game almost. This warrior has played 3 of them, and I'm able to punch through them. So, Obsidian in this situation isn't good, because, well, your opponent has a board and he's able to play new stuff every turn and clear those Obsidians whenever you play them. Essentially, the Obsidian Destroyer itself, the 7/7 body, is acting like a taunt. Because I'm going to do everything I can each turn to kill it. So it's stopping the face damage, right? So there goes my Murloc. Goodbye, Mr. Murloc. And now we go face. I value my other minions. I was happy to sacrifice the Murloc. I could have traded the others in, but that's fine. We have Trogzor, right? We have a legendary on board. We've seen 3 Obsidians. And there's a 4th one, and that's ridiculous. Well, I'm not too fussed about it, I'm just going to kill it. But this guy actually drafted 4 Obsidian Destroyers. Wow. Well, we're just going to... Well, no, actually, we've got lethal, right? Yeah, we've got lethal, and that was it. So, 4 Obsidian Destroyers. It was not enough to save him. The 1/1 Scarab, well, it absorbed some damage, but it wasn't enough. So, all in all, what judgments can we come to about Obsidian Destroyer? It's really good, right? It's a really good card. However, just drafting them one after another and just playing them on empty boards doesn't get you anywhere. Obsidian works best, I think, when you have some other minions on your board. You use it to protect those minions, you trade each turn, clearing your enemy board, and the Obsidian creates another Scarab. But there we have it, Obsidian Destroyer. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.